Testing, testing. Good morning. It is 1st of February, guys. Good morning, everyone on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to do a bit of a training session today. Just a quick wrap up, and it looks like we're good to go on YouTube. So it's all happening on YouTube. Let's just see if we're connected on Facebook. Yes, we are connected on Facebook. So yeah, RevShare Roundup, a thing that I'm seeing a lot with a lot of people in this space, especially newbies, and also I'm going to show you a simple way to market your business. Now we're talking about referrals, so we're talking about people that don't have a lot of money, and you would obviously want to grow your network, and obviously if you can get referrals, it can change your whole business, because once you get your referrals, like the reason why I got to MPA so quick, 9 to 10 months, is because I had a lot of referrals, 400 and something referrals. I don't know how many referrals, I forget, 400, 450. The reason why I was able to get there fast is because I had a lot of people, right? That means every commission that you're making, every 10% that you're going to get from AdPack and MPA is 10% that you didn't have to put in out of your own pocket. So it can add up very, very quick. And when you've got a little team of just, you don't need a big team. You only need a little team of about 20 people all buying ad packs, and that's not much at all. That's really all you need. You can absolutely motor, and you can get to $200 a day, within 12 months, maybe 14 months. Obviously buy ad packs with fresh funds. You can get there. You can really realistically get there in 12 months, with no drama at all, right? If you got 20 people just all buying ad packs today, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. I want to show you how to do that in this live stream. So welcome everyone on Facebook. Hello on YouTube. Hey John. So I'll try to not blabber on too much, guys. Hey Sam. Hey Anusha. Good morning everyone. So my paying crypto ads is going freaking awesome. I think I'm buying 15 packs a day. Just absolutely love my paying crypto ads. For some reason I'm not getting my little thingy-bob, my little show my face, which is, I think it might be this one. There we go, it is. USB, no. Sorry guys, can anyone see, screwed it up. If you can see me in the top right, top left, sorry, yeah, top right, should be your top right. Hopefully you can see that. I didn't have this prepared, my bad. Hey Adam, how's it going, bro? Daniel, yeah, I think you guys can see me in the top right. Yeah, I'll just keep going because I didn't have this window up before. I'm still getting used to this software. I learned pretty slow. I'm a slow learner, literally. I learn shit slow, but I don't stop learning, right? I always find a way to figure it out. So yeah, this is my MPCA account. I've been withdrawing 1 Bitcoin a day. As you can see, the pending payments, the usual My Bank Crypto Ads is really fast because it's just on just all Bitcoin. They don't have to deal with other fiat currencies and other processes. So it's, generally 48 hours. They say 72 hours, but I'm generally getting paid within 48, just after 48 hours, so no issues. But as you can see there, each one of these transactions is a Bitcoin payment. I'm getting it paid. I'm pulling a Bitcoin payment out of this withdrawal every day. And it starts, where is it? Yeah, it started on the 4th of January. That's when I started taking out 1 Bitcoin a day. 4th of January now, what's it now? It's the 1st of February. So I've taken out 29 Bitcoin. Now have I kept all that Bitcoin in my wallet? Absolutely not. Why would I do a stupid thing like that? I'm building my account. Once I build my account to 1,300 ad packs, yeah, I'm going to keep 1 Bitcoin a day. But why would I take out 1 Bitcoin an hour? Understand that the more ad packs you have, the more money you're going to make. The more that you take money out now, it's going to slow your progress to the maximum level. This is what I don't understand, these people, right? Obviously, they need the money, okay? If they need the money, that's fine. But understand that the more ad packs you have, the more money you're going to make, period. Right? So your goal is just to build your ad packs. That's your goal, not to take money out. Once you get to $200 a day, then, or whatever, then, but the thing is, people, you need to have delayed gratification. You have to be patient. And this is a thing that I see very, very lack of, especially with newbies. They don't have patience. They can't manage themselves. They just want to make money now. And that is for the short term, but for the long term, it's killing their success. Let's see, this is my paying ads. This is what got it all started for me, man. I freaking love this program. I've maxed it out, but there's not much else I can do unless, Uday bumps it up to 250, There's another 1,500 a month. My paying ads, when my paying ads first started, it was $7.50 a day. It's crazy. So yeah, it's absolute freaking rocks, this program, man. I love it to death. And $200 a day, man. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So there it is, there, guys. $200 a day. Now they had issues with training people up and everything now, and I received I think it was like 4 payments in a day. So yeah, they're back to 72 hours, and I'm sweet. I mean, my paying ads never not paid me, right? Like every time there's a payment that's come through, or there's been an issue with staff, or script issue, or cron job, or anything that has happened, which they've had to take their time off to then solve that problem, then get back to withdrawals. But now they've got an actual dedicated support staff team doing the withdrawals. It all has to be done manually because of the hacking issues with the people getting into the script. They just can't take their chance. They just can't take their chance. It has to be done manually. They've always paid, right? They've always paid. So, to your birthday coming up in March, guys, when there's an issue online, understand that there's a lot that is happening in the background to make the web. What we see is a website. There's a freaking lot in the background to make things run. There's actual real people in the background doing shit. So then, we can get paid. And there's a lot of newbies that do not understand this because they're new. They have no freaking clue, right? Understand that, if just because like there's a script issue, or there's an issue with the blockchain, which has got nothing to do with the actual program, in the sense that it's not the program's fault that they've had to stop payments, or halt payments, or just stop for a while for the blockchain to catch up, and then it's only going to clog up the script, right? And I'm talking about My24. They just had an issue with. See, I'm still waiting on an $1,100 payment, right? No big deal. I'm not even phased. I'm not even worried. But I've been smashed with messages this morning when I woke up. And it's just mainly newbies. I mean, look, it's just understandable. They're newbies, right? So it's all good. What I'm saying is, take a deep breath, right? Take a deep breath and understand that it's just not all about you. It's about all these things and all these cogs have to turn in the right direction, whatever what they're meant to do, for it to get this outcome, right? A lot of shit has to happen in the background, and you just need to be patient. You just need to take a breath, take a chill pill, have a Coke, have a beer, whatever you do to chill out, and it's going to get resolved, right? Oh no, I put $10 in now, right? Oh my God, I haven't been paid in 10 minutes. It's a scam. Like this sort of mindset and attitude, you should just piss off out of this ad space. You should not be in this ad space if that is your attitude and your mindset, that you're worried about losing $10. I've lost tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars online. Lost. And I have physically lost the money. Like, I'm not going to ever recover the money, but what I got back in return was a lot of valuable lessons. And unfortunately, it's just the way it works. Life works. That's just the way it works. Lost tens and thousands into the close to six figures I've lost. People say to me, oh my God, I lost $400. Dude, I've almost lost six figures. Come back to me when you lost 50,000 and I'll have some pity for your sorry ass. What I'm saying is, you're going to have all these things happen online. It's going to happen. You're going to lose money, blah, 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 blah. Just have your little cry. I had my little cry, and then I got over it. Got back on my horse, and then just got back to doing what I got to do. I learned from the lessons in the past. And just know when you come into the space, like anything else, you're going to lose money, right? But the most important thing is that you learn from your mistakes. And once you learn from your mistakes, you get smarter, you get wiser. And then eventually, at some point down the track, you just know from your gut feeling, and you just know from the experiences that you've had in the past, that you know what to go for and what not to go for. You know who to associate, who not to associate, right? It's just like life lessons, right? Just like everything that you do in life, right? And if you're screaming about losing $10 and that it's a scam and you haven't been paid in 10 minutes, piss off out of this space. You're not welcome here. I'm telling you now. Do not come to me with these bullshit messages about how you lost $10, right? Because I've lost nearly 100,000, and I've no pity for your sorry ass. So I get that $10 might be a lot to a lot of people in different countries. No disrespect, but still, $10 is $10, right? It's nothing, absolutely nothing. If you play your cards right, in the sense of metaphorically, and you learn from your experiences, it's going to pay, like the lessons that you learn now are going to pay you back 100, 1,000-fold. If you learn from your mistakes, understand it's just a learning process. You just got to pay your dues, pretty much. So you pay your dues, that's when you find success. So I know, just take a chill pill with My24. Once they get the problem is with the blockchain, they'll turn the funds back on. It's all sweet, right? They just don't want to clog up the blockchain with the script with the funds in and out, and there's no actual transactions going to the blockchain, and no one's ever going to get the money until the blockchain has been. I imagine it's this was made like a while ago. I can't even remember. I just woke up this morning. I think it was made. If you go to the My 24-hour script, Facebook pages, I'll tell you. So it's getting resolved. But it's just an excuse for these haters to have a little whinge. My24. It's going freaking awesome. I love My24. I mean, I love MPA and I love MPCA better, but I really like My24. It's going to be a really good program in 2017. It's going to be freaking awesome. Anyway, it's here anyway. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on. So this is basically what we're going to do with. This is obviously with people that are finding it hard to recruit. Like, they don't have a lot of funds, right? So what you can do is build a small team of about 20 people. Is really, I'm not saying all you need, but this is going to help you amazingly. It's going to help you a lot, because Just think about it. 20 people all buying $100 worth of ad packs, which is not hard to do. There's 2,000. You get 10% of that. There's $200 a day you're going to get in referral commissions, which you have to buy ad packs with it. You can't withdraw the $200 a day in MPA. You have to purchase ad packs from it, but then that's going to turn into money, right? So think about that for a second. 20 people all buying $100 a day. There's 2,000. You're going to get 10%. There's $200 in your pocket. That's $200 in your pocket. You didn't even have to pull out of your back pocket. You're just getting that from referral commissions. That's going to massively increase your ad packs over time. You're going to get to $200 a day very, very, I wouldn't say very, very fast, but a lot faster, right? So how do you get 20 people a day? Well, you need to break down. You need to take action and do this exercise, right? And then you have to figure out, well, how many. I'll show you what it is. This is an offline technique. Anyone can do this, right? What you do is you go to Vistaprint, right? And you go and buy yourself some business cards, right? So this is just an example here. I made this. They've got this cool little graphic there that just shows you how to do that, so everyone can see that. It's just got NG Gavin, online traffic expert. It's got my email there, and it's got my Facebook profile there, right? And it's got my mobile number. Okay. So can everyone see that? If you're on YouTube, can you see that? Hey Ralph, hey Prab, hey PB Lamb. Can anyone see that graphic with the guy with the finger holding up your with the business card? And can you see me, like, can you see me in the bottom? Yeah, you should be able to see my face. It might be a bit of a delay. It's all good. We'll keep going. Okay, so this little thing here, right? Just go get some business cards at Vista. I don't know what this costs. I think it's like, this is the metallic finish. Yeah, it's got a really, you don't need a flash one, but I mean this one's about, I think this one's like $20 or $25 or $20, whatever. All right, just go to Vistaprint and find it. So this is what you put on the front, right? You're an online traffic expert. Well, you are, because you're selling advertising, you're buying advertising, right? So then what you do is you can approach, this is the technique that you do, right? If you do this technique, you have to be a person that can approach people, right? If you're not a people's person, this is not going to work for you. You have to be a perfect example is Keithy Broom. Everyone knows Keithy Broom from MPA. He just likes to talk to people. He goes shopping. He tells people about his Bitcoin card. He talks to people all day long, right? And this is a thing that he does, right? This is a thing that you can do too. You have to talk to people, right? This is a referral business. I mean, you don't need referrals in MPA, right? You can still get there. My good friend Jonathan, he's at God knows how many packs he's at now, probably 1,700 packs, and he got 3 people in, and one of those was active, and he maxed out MPA with 1 person. So you can do this, right? Totally possible, but you're just gonna have to spend some more of your own money. So this technique is only going to work if you like talking to people. If it isn't, then don't do it, right? Just get a second job. Use this money from the second job to buy more ad packs. If you don't want to talk to people, make up your business card. Do this, right? And this is what's going to do. It's going to look like this on the back. Let's see the back side. All right, this is what it's going to look on the back. Put these exact words. Discover how to get paid $200 USD a day or $200 a day for clicking 10 ads. Only 10 minutes work. All right. So what you do is, when you talk to people, if you're at the dog park. When you go, when you go to in Australia, they got these dog parks, and it's just like a dog. It's just like a park, but then they've got this huge fence around the park in this one section, so then you can take your dog there, and this is a good way to meet people. Just take your dog there. You unhook your dog, and the dog goes running around. Then there's obviously a whole bunch of people there. There might be five other people there, all doing the same, right? And then you talk about your dogs. Then what you do is you say, "Oh, hey Bill, how you going, Bill? Yeah, good. My name's NG Gavin. I really like your dog. Blah blah blah. What do you do for a living?" And then Bill will say, "Oh, I'm actually I work for the government, but I really hate my job." I mean, who doesn't, right? If you work for the government, you hate your job. I work for the government. I really hate my job. I'm looking at retiring in about 5 years' time. And I'm just waiting on my on my redundancy. Oh, not redundancy, but my retirement. I can retire, and then or something along those lines, that they'll tell you about their job, right? Then what you do, you have to listen to them first. You have to be patient, listen to them for about 5 or 10 minutes, right? And listen to what they're saying about their job, if they hate their job, or they're retiring, or they want to move into a new career or whatever, right? Then what they'll do is they'll ask you, what do you do for a living? Because obviously you just listen to them for the last 5 to 10 minutes on what they do. And then at some point in time, they'll ask you, what do you do for a living, right? Don't pitch them, right? This is the thing that the mistakes that newbies make. They pitch them. Don't ever pitch them. If they don't bring up the subject about what do you do online, obviously you just ask them, and most people say, what do you do for a job? Or they'll see you at the dog park, always at the dog park at stupid times when people are working. Then all of a sudden, at some point in time, they're going to go, well, this guy's always at the dog park. Why? What does he do? And you talk to them, right? And if they don't ask you what your job is, do not pitch them. That's right. I'm telling you, in your business, right, when you're here to expand your business, to do the opposite. Exactly. I don't do things conventionally, right? That's why I'm a top income earner, because what people do, what everyone else does, doesn't work, right? All right? I want you to understand that whenever other people do stuff, I do the opposite, because it doesn't work, right? So I figure out what does work, then I do it. And this is what I'm telling you right now to do. When you talk to people and they don't ask you, do not pitch them. Just keep on going to the dog park. Hey Bill, how you going? 1 week later, 2 weeks later, he's going to see you always at the dog park, or you're going to build a relationship with that person. Again, patience. You must be patient. Bill's not the only person you're talking to. Like, you're talking to probably 10 to 15 other people, right, at the same time. So you're not really worried about Bill. You're coming from a point where you're not desperate. You're not, oh, please join my business. I want you to join so I can collect the 10%. This is what the mindset of these people are. Join my business so then I can make the 10% commission off you, right? And this is why they're not successful, because they're begging and they're forcing their business onto people. Instead, you must do the opposite. Do not ever pitch your business to a person, right? Because they don't want to know about your business. They don't give a shit, right? What they want to know about is the solution. They want to know what the business will give them. They don't care about the business. They want to know, well, what is the business going to give me? It's going to give me $6,000 USD a month, which is $8,500 a month, which is more than what most people make in Australia, right? I'm talking about the middle class. And what is that $8,500 going to give them? It's going to give them freedom. It's going to give them, money on top of their pension, or on top of their super, right? It's going to give them options. It's going to give them a freaking lot of options. They're not going to have to worry about money. So that's what the solution is. They don't give a shit about your business, right? So when you talk, 2 or 3 days pass by, you go back to the dog park and you see Bill's there, and he's with his dog and he's having an awesome time. And then he goes, oh geez, man, I'm getting really stressed out because I don't have enough money about I really want some money because I'm not going to have enough money when I retire, right? So you've built that relationship up already with Bill. You've been patient over the last 2 or 3 weeks or whatever, and you've come to a point now that you got to know Bill really well. And Bill knows you. He likes your dog. He can't wait to see you there because he's there. He can vent off you about his frustrations, right? And you're someone that he trusts and goes to that he can vent, right? Again, you have to be patient. And then he says to you, man, I wish I had another means of making some more money. Boom! That's when you say to him, look, this is what I do. I'm an online advertiser. I don't have a lot of, it's kind of, I'll be here trying to explain everything. So what I want to do is, here's my business card, right? And you give him the business card. Don't try to stand there and explain it, right? This is the wrong thing to do. Do not try to explain it, right? Because Bill is at the point in time that he's in the sales process. Understand where he is in the sales process. And this is what newbies don't understand. He's in the process of where he's just at the beginning. He has no freaking clue what rev shares are. He doesn't even know what an ad pack is. He doesn't even know what online advertising is. He has no clue what you do. So do not try to throw all this, brain dump all this stuff onto him, right? Instead, he's right at the beginning of the process of, going through, and then eventually he'll go through like a sales kind of process. It mightn't be an actual sales process in the sense that it's do this, you're putting him through whatever, but it is a sales process in the sense that there's a whole bunch of things that happen. You get a whole bunch of, I guess, what's the word? He has to trust you so much to a certain degree until he joins your business and buys ad packs, right? And how you do that is through marketing and through rapport and all this sort of stuff, right? I'm not going to go into, but basically what you do is you give him the business card and you say to him, look, Bill, what I want to do is I'm going to send you to this, go to my business card and go to my website, right? And it explains everything, right? It explains how it all works, what we do, yes, I get paid $200 a day or whatever you're at. You might be at $50 a day, $100 a day, whatever. But don't BS the people. Do not ever say what you're not doing, right? So in my case, mine would be, I'll make $200 a day, obviously, right? But yours would be different. You could say, discover how to get paid $200 a day, but when he asks you, how much are you getting paid? Well, you tell them, well, I've just begun, I'm at 100 packs. My ad pack earnings are about, $50 a day, and I'm building that account. And then once I get to 1,500 ad packs or whatever, that's when I'll be making $200 a day. Obviously, you don't tell him straight up because he's got no idea what ad packs are. So you give him the card. Say, Bill, look, here's the card. Go check out my website, right? You don't say anything else. You don't stand there and try to explain it to him, right? Because he's not going to understand. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it, right? These people don't understand what rev shares are. They have no clue. So once you give him the card, what you do is you send them to a page like this, right? So this is different. Like this is just an example, right? This is from another business, but I just want to show you what you do, right? So what you could do is, in the background, you could even have a picture of you sitting down having a beer, or if you're on a vacation, just have yourself standing there with, at the resort or on the beach or something, right? This is be your background image. So where this guy's on a ski slope, you might even be into skiing, right? But have a picture of you having some fun, right? And then have that as a background image. Then here in your text, just have here in your text, just have the same thing that's on your business card, right? Discover how to make $200 a day, clicking 10 ads a day, 10 minutes work, right? Same as you. So then he sees what's on your business card. He sees the same thing on your website. So why are we sending Bill to the website? Because we're sending him to the website so then we can follow up with Bill automatically, right? So then what you do is, as you can see, you can scroll down here. This is opt-in page. See how professional that page looks? It looks pretty professional, doesn't it? Now, if I was to switch out the image and change that, it looked professional, right? I use GetResponse, which is a professional landing page and autoresponder system, right? The difference, like, the reason why I like to use this tool is because it looks professional. I want to look professional. I don't want to look like a cheap ass, because if I send people to a website that's really crappy and dodgy, that reflects on me, right? This is the difference between someone that is a pro marketer and someone that is just an amateur, right? They use free shit all the time. They don't want to spend any money. Or they want to make a shitload of money, but they don't want to spend any money, right? And this is just comes back to mindset, right? So get the tools that is going to help you move forward. You're going to make a shitload more money in the long run, right? So I use a professional landing page creator. There'll be a link above if you want to check it out. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. But I recommend you use professional tools like this, an autoresponder system and a landing page system. It's all integrated in one. So anyway, so what Bill would do is he'd come to the website, he'd put his name, right, and then he'd click get info. And then the next page, what you would do is, there's another page on this, I think. But on the next page, what you have is, like, when you create this in GetResponse, it shows you the landing page, right, which is what I just showed you now. And then it shows you another page, which is what they call a thank you page. And the thank you page on the thank you page, you could have another video you could just pull a video from YouTube. Ask one of the leaders in the MPA if you could use one of their a good video, but you have to use a really basic video. Like, you have to use a video on how it describes and how it works. So you can make a video yourself, or you can use the generic MPA video, or you can use just a selfie video about yourself, right? But the whole point of why we do it this way is because we want to capture Bill's email address, right? So then you can automatically follow up with him through the preset autoresponder messages that you can put in your autoresponder, which is all integrated with this, right? And also, another thing it does is it basically identifies Bill as someone that is serious to a certain degree. They, even on this page here, once they Bill puts his name and email address on the next page, on the thank you page. Now you got to think about, you can't make it complicated, because these people are going to be offline people, right? So this particular landing page system would just be for offline people. You can create unlimited landing page systems, one for offline people, which is from your business card. So this landing page, that all the opt-ins that go into this particular landing page are from the business card, from the business cards that you've handed out. So that's how you can measure and track, right? Which is what I said before when I first started this live stream. So Bill goes there, puts his email address, he goes to a thank you page. You can have like a generic sort of page, web video that explains it. And then you can have your link underneath, right? Have your link underneath the video on the thank you page, and send that link directly to the sign up link, right? There's two pages. There's a generic homepage link, which is with your referral URL. There's a sign up link, right? This is below your name and MPA on your dashboard. It's right in front of you. I've had many people say, "Where's the link?" It's right in front of you, right? Dashboard, your name, link, referral links, sign up. It'll be like the extension will be sign up at the end of it, right? Use that link and it goes directly to the MPA sign up link page, right? And then if Bill, he's good to go and he's wants to start, well, then he'll just sign up straight away, right? Now he's a free member. Then obviously, you can even have his phone number there. If this is offline stuff, right? If this is offline stuff, I would even have their phone number there, optional, right? You can have a function inside this landing page creator to have their phone number there, but if they don't enter their phone number, it'll still submit the form, right? But I would put their phone number, because the people that are offline, they're old school, right? They'll put their phone number, right? Because you've already built a relationship with Bill. You've been speaking to him for the last couple of weeks at the dog park, right? For him to put his mobile number and give you his mobile number, well, he trusts you, right? So some of them will, some of them won't. So that's the process, right? You make a business card, get them off Vista, right? You hand these business cards out. You when they ask you about your business, tell them you're a traffic expert. That's it. Then shut your mouth, right? And then give them the business card, right? And then you send them to the landing page creator, right? This is the landing page system I use. I think it's about $15 or $25 a month. I don't know. It's about $25. It's $30 a month. It's nothing. It's nothing. But you're going to get professional pages. You can make unlimited pages. This is the landing. See, these are all I got heaps of pages that you can make. Right? You can make unlimited. So that's pretty much it. Then what you do is you just follow up with Bill, either over the phone or through email, right? Once he starts replying to your emails, then he's gonna want to know more information. So at that point in time, when you see Bill and he's like replying to your emails all the time, oh, how does this advertising work? Or give him a call and say, look, Bill, I'll tell you what. What are you doing next week? Or what are you doing this Friday? Right, it's Monday now. What are you doing this Friday? Oh, nothing. I've got the day off. Or what are you doing this Saturday? Oh, I'm not working. Let's go have a coffee. All right, I'm going to bring my laptop. We're going to sit down. I'm going to show you my account, how I buy ad packs, how this all works. Don't get into it over the phone. Just tell them, look, come down, have a coffee, and I want to show you my back office and how it all works and how I actually generate income from it and how I only got to click 10 ads a day, right? And then he's like, yeah, okay, cool. All right, we'll meet him at the coffee shop, bring your laptop and all that sort of jazz. Sit down with him over the shoulder. He's watching your back office and show him the back office like, what we do, right? Show him the back office, where to purchase, where to buy ad packs, how you buy ad packs, how you fund, how you set up your Bitcoin account. Do all these things, right? So then he knows what to do. So step one will be, obviously he's got his account. Step two, buy Bitcoin, or if he uses Payzar or whatever, right? Show him how to do that, or even just do it straight up, right in front of him, right then and then. Or if he's got an STP account, set up an STP account, get it verified, or even just use Bitcoin's the best option. Get him to sign up with Coin Payments or Coinbase right on the spot and say, look, this is what you got to do next. Hook up your debit card. Just do it straight in front of him, and then get him going and get him buying some ad packs. It might take a couple of days for him to set up the verifications, right? So then what you do is then you book another. He'll probably maybe he may not be online. If he's on Facebook, just communicate through Facebook and help him out on how to get going, and that's pretty much it, right? Pretty easy. And then what you want to do is you want to do that for you want to build a small team of 5 to 10 people. Obviously it'll be 5 first, and just keep on repeating that process, and then sooner or later you might have 20 people. You'll do what Keithy Broom does. He has these meetups with, and they've got a tight community out there, and that's how he was able to explode his income, because he's got 30 or 40 odd people now buying ad packs locally, right? So it's a gradual process, right? You do it once, and then you get used to it, and then sooner or later, then you're like, you might have, say, 5 people. You're like, on a Saturday afternoon, every second Saturday or every third Saturday, you're like, okay, let's meet up for a coffee. Let's all bring our laptops, sit down, network, and I can help you with your progress and how you're going, and then basically all you do is you just tell them what your progress is, like how you've able to, you're just telling them what you've actually done in the steps. That's your training with them, right? It's not hard. I mean, well, I did this. Okay, then well, you need to do this, and then you're face to face with these people, and you can help them, because a lot of them are, especially in the baby boomer era generation, they're not going to be very computer literate, right? So this is one way to build your referrals. You could use this as well. I mean, this does work. It works like gangbusters, right? Well, what they are drop cards, right? So what you do is you order some drop cards. You put exactly what I said before here, right? You put this on the back of the drop card. It looks like real money. People pick it up, thinking it's real money. It's so funny. Just go on YouTube and type in drop cards or fake money or whatever, right? There's a lot of pranksters that do it, and they drop $100 bills and then they video it on YouTube, and people go and pick it up and they look at it, and it's not real money. But in your case, you would just leave these drop cards anywhere or everywhere, right? Put those details what I just said onto it, and then you're going to get people going to go to your website. So then you would make up a different landing page just for the website, right? And then that all these drop cards that you're dropping, all the leads that you're getting are from the actual drop cards itself, because you've created another landing page. With this landing page, just say you've created a landing page for MPA. There's a function in the back office where, actually I'll show you. You can just duplicate it. So what you do is you duplicate the campaign. There you go, see? So online, just go duplicate. So it'll just give you another one of this, give you a different URL, and then that all those leads that are from the drop cards that are going into this landing page, they're from the drop card, right? They're from the drop card, and then you can measure your results. So drop cards do work. They do work amazingly well, but yeah, it's just another thing you can use offline. So there's the business card, drop cards. There's so many friggin' ways you can build this business, right? It just comes down to you. You're the engine that drives everything, right? Yeah, you're the one. You're the one that has to be the captain of the ship. Nothing happens without you. So, I hope I've given you some ideas. I know it's a bit long-winded, but I wanted to go through it and so everyone understands very clearly. Yes, Dean says, I'm doing exactly that with business cards, putting them on petrol stations and on ATM machines. Absolutely, Dean. So what you can do is you can do the drop card. And I'll tell you, it freaking works every time. Think about it. You've got a drop card which looks like $100 bill, and it's sitting on an ATM machine or it's sitting on the petrol station. Of course, people are going to pick it up. They're going to look at it and it's going to say, you want to earn $200 a day, clicking 10 ads a day, go to this website. It's a no-brainer. That's how you can build your list. And the people that are offline are way more responsive than the people that you get through solo ads and all that sort of stuff. Solo ads, do not waste your time with solo ads, right? That is my opinion. I used to buy tens and thousands of dollars with solo ads, and when the response rate was going down, I stopped buying them, because all you're doing is now the lists are so diluted and so spammed. You're paying the vendor that owns the list, you're paying him to spam his list, and so have 300 to 400 people prior to you going to him. So the list is useless. All they're doing is making money off your back, right? The list is nowhere as quality as good as it used to be. So offline people that actually come into your list Like, they don't know. They don't have no freaking clue about rev shares, or this is probably the first time ever that they've seen what a landing page is, right? They don't know what a landing page is. They've never seen this sort of stuff. So they're going to be actual real people. And here's the funny thing. When they get your autoresponder messages, which are just, pre-filled messages at a predetermined time, they're going to think that it's actually you sending those messages every time. It's freaking hilarious. They're going to reply to you. Oh, thanks a lot for getting your message. They think that you're sending them to them, but it's an automated system that is sending it on your behalf, so you don't have to do it. So check out the link in this title page if you want to get to the next level with your marketing, right? And that is a simple way, as just what Dean has just said. He puts his business cards, or you can even do drop cards on ATM machines and petrol stations, and you do that for a year, and you'll guarantee you're going to get leads into your system. Just what I said, describe the process, and you're going to get people replying to you, and people are going to join your business if you do it consistently and long enough. Period. Right? You could even do yard signs. You could even do a whole bunch of things. Leaflet drops. You could even do like a drop your business cards, and at shopping centers, they always have some sort of board, of notices, and people put stuff like, vacancy for a room. They're looking for the dog is missing, or they have a community announcement. Every one of these shops and these shopping centers will have like community board, or the library has one, or anything, right? What you do is you get your business card, you flip it over, this one here, you flip it over and you tape it, or you just get a pin tack and you put it onto the community board, and it'll say, there you go, discover how to get paid $200 a day, right? Someone's going to see that and go to your website. You can even have a QR code there if you want. It's up to you. You could have a QR code. Just put a QR code there on the side, and then they can just scan it and go directly to your website off your smartphone, right? Not a lot of people have QR codes, scanners. Only people that are stuff online people. So maybe it could be an option, right? Put a QR code on the right hand side of it, or whatever, right? And exactly what you do is just what Dean said, right? So that's pretty much it. I've given you a method, a technique that you can do if you're absolutely struggling and you want to get more referrals. I've given you something today that can help you in your business. But that's not the real issue. We all know that's not the real issue. I've said this many, many times. That is not the issue at heart. And we all know what the real issue is at heart. The real issue, and I'm not going to spend 10 minutes explaining this stuff. I'm going to spend the next 10 seconds telling you what it is. And the real issue is here. It's up here. That's the real issue, right? Because this is what's holding you back and taking the actions that you need to take, right? Up here, right? You got to get this sorted out first, so then you can move forward in your business and do these things that I just showed you to implement. Implement. Do. Don't just talk about it and think about it. Do it. Do. And that's what's going to give you the leads. It's going to turn into sales. It's going to give you the $200 a day. So don't overthink it. Just do it. Nike. Just do it. I freaking love that. I love it. I love that logo. Their motto. Their slogan. Just do it. It freaking says it all. If everyone in the space just do it, just did it, right, and stop making excuses, maybe they'd be further ahead. I don't know. Maybe. So with that said, thanks everyone for watching. It's 1st of February, first of the month. Let's make some money. Let's make a shitload of money this month, eh? This month is going to be a good month for everyone, including myself. So with that said, thanks everyone for watching. Have an awesome morning. Have an awesome evening. Implement what I just said, and you're going to take your business to the next level and crush it. So with that said, Thanks everyone for watching, guys. Catch you guys later.